Hi, I'm Addison, and I'm running for re-election in 2020 to represent the 1st District on City Council in Richmond, Virginia. It was 4 years ago. I took to the streets of the 1st District to earn your vote to represent you on City Council. It was on your doorsteps where our conversations shaped our priorities, concerns about the city, and our neighborhoods. When you elected me, you tasked me with 4 priorities you wanted me to address. You wanted better roads, safer streets, improved public schools, and better city services. Now, these were not easy tasks to follow up on, but as you saw in the conversations, we shared in the vision to get it done. Over the last 3 budgets, I learned that these priorities have been the same in almost every election, but our budget process frequently pinned these priorities against each other for funding. It is no wonder we haven't seen these changes before. I learned that to deliver on these promises, I was going to have to be creative, think outside the box, and work collaboratively. Over the last 3 budgets, I have fought diligently for you. I worked with my fellow city council members, the administration, and the General Assembly to not only fund these priorities, but to transform them. I didn't look for a quick win, but sustainably change our city. Here's what we accomplished in leading the first forward. We have better roads. We have sustainably doubled the city's annual paving budget from 16 million in 2017 to over 40 million this year. By June 2021, over 40% of all first district roads will have been resurfaced. That's almost triple any previous city council term. We have safer streets. You requested and we installed numerous traffic calming measures all across the district, including speed tables, new and improved pedestrian crosswalks, as well as new traffic lights. We've also created a multimodal transportation strategy that focuses on pedestrian safety while also improving traffic flow. We have improved public schools. We increased school funding by 15% by investing more than $22 million directly into our classrooms. We supported the expansion of the Next Up after school programming to bring it to Albert Hill Middle School as well. We also assisted in the creation of Thomas Jefferson High School's award winning robotics team and helped fund their trip to compete in the national tournament in Detroit in 2019. Way to go. We're proud of you. We also now have better city services. In 2017, we could only account for 7 request types made to City Hall. Now, with RVA 311, we can submit over 60 request types online, by phone, or on a mobile app for your smartphone. In 2019 alone, the first district submitted over 4,900 requests for service. Those are requests that we can track the status of to make sure they get addressed and keep City Hall accountable. So as I look back over the last 3.5 years and that list of accomplishments, we've done a lot. We've engaged face-to-face in more than 90 first district events, which include town hall meetings, budget discussions, project meetings, neighborhood associations, and at our schools. We've exchanged countless emails and phone calls about your service requests and topics of discussion. We shared updates in more than 60 newsletters. You made sure I kept on my promise on deliver making Richmond a 21st century city. And yet, there's still work to be done. We have more to fix together. The recent pandemic, economic recession, and civil unrest show that there are significant needs to be fixed. There's a lot of uncertainty facing our city and our neighborhoods. Last year, when times were good and our economy growing, the mayor proposed a real estate tax increase to fund several of our priorities. I knew that without first tightening our belts, I could not lean on you for more help. So I rolled up my sleeves. I was the only city council person to submit a balanced budget that funded every one of our priorities without a real estate tax increase. And now, in the face of a recession, more difficult decisions lie ahead. Decisions that need the leadership you elected me to provide for our district and our city. Leadership that I have proven capable of delivering. During our recovery, I will not sacrifice the progress we have made with our schools. I will do everything I can to prevent budget cuts to RPS, to continue the improvement of our school infrastructure, and to put our students and families first. Many Richmond parents are struggling right now. Virtual learning is requiring children to learn at home, and without equitable and affordable access to childcare, some parents are having to decide how to balance going back to work and their child's education. We've also realized the extent of Richmond's digital divide. There are many households in our city that don't have access to the internet, making remote learning almost impossible. Internet access has become a commodity since COVID-19 pandemic, and we must make sure every child and household has access to high-speed internet to learn and work in the modern age. I am committed to working to make City Hall work for you. Our government should be transparent, accountable, and effective. Our streets should be cleaned on time and on schedule, roads paved frequently, and city processes should be accessible and available online to make doing business in Richmond easy. This revolutionary change will not happen overnight, and City Hall has a long way to go. But my record shows that I have and I will continue to make City Hall work better for all Richmonders. I am also transforming Richmond's budget by implementing a participatory budgeting process and creating openbudgetrva.com, both to be revealed later this year. Both of these reforms will make our city's budget easier to understand, to hold City Hall accountable, to see where our precious dollars are spent, and more importantly, to empower us to fund the projects we want to see done. I will continue to work to make Richmond a safer place to get around. Our streets should be welcoming to all types of travelers. Pedestrians, drivers, cyclists, and bus riders should all be well served by our city. My Safe Streets for All plan has moved Richmond in the right direction, and I am still working on passing several of its provisions. There's a brighter, stronger, and more resilient Richmond ahead. We must build on our accomplishments, and focus on our strengths, and put in the work to make that Richmond a reality today. And that is why I need your help. Only together can we fulfill the tremendous promise of our city. We have made the First District much better together over these last 3 years. The First District has led many changes, not only in our neighborhood, but we are moving the entire city forward. And that is why I'm asking you to vote for Andreas Addison on November 3rd to lead the First forward. Please visit my website at addisonforcouncil.com to learn more about my priorities, request a yard sign, sign up for updates, and also to donate to my campaign. Most importantly, thank you. I look forward to continuing representing the First District on City Council.